There is one simple mistake that causes most of your binge eating episodes, and you need to avoid this at all costs. I know this because it's what caused my binge eating episodes. I say that in the sense that when I binged, I never binged without doing this. That's the context in which I'm saying this. And if you avoid this, then it's going to get very easier to stop binge eating. So let me tell you what it is and how to avoid it. So I want you to remember the last time you binged, Spec- specifically how you were eating. I'm going to guarantee you, you're not chewing slowly and nourishing every single bite. Rather, you are eating more like this. No, more like this, and you're just chewing food. Like sometimes you aren't even chewing food, you're just swallowing food. So that big mistake is just eating too fast. And whenever you binge, you never binge slowly, if you get what I mean. So now the solution is obviously to just eat slower. But I tried to eat slow many times. And for some reason, it just doesn't work to just try to eat slow. So instead, I've developed a framework. I call it the CATCH framework, which is going to help you to eat slower. And let's go on to the first letter, which is the C. The one mistake that makes you more susceptible or more likely to binge it is something that I call passive swallowing. So there are two types of eating which you can make. There is active eating, then there's passive eating. So let's start with passive. So when you are eating passively, you're just going this, and food is just going through and just slipping through your nose and just straight to your belly, and that makes you more likely to binge it. But then active swallowing is more like this. Okay, maybe not that extreme, but it's basically where you like really take and where you really pay attention to how you are eating, and and take time to chew the food that you eat. And basically, if you can eat actively, then it's very hard to binge it, and it's most likely not going to happen. So the way to do this is to just focus on chewing your food 30 times per bite. So you take a bite and then you chew 30 times. I know that that sounds like it's too much, like what, like how on earth can I chew 30 times? But if you just try it, then you're going to realize that yeah, it's pretty normal. Now let's go on to the A of this framework. So imagine you are sitting in the dining room and you're trying to read your new novel, but then the TV is on loud, so loud that your neighbors even hear the show that you're watching. Your mom is on her phone and she's gossiping with her friend and she's talking, wah! And then your brother right there is singing some rap music. How good do you think you're going to be at reading that new novel? Probably not, right? But then imagine I come in there and I tell your mom to shut up and I get her out of the room, and then I turn off the TV, and then I tell your brother to go to church and stop listening to rap music. Basically, I just remove all distractions. Now, do you think you'll be able to focus? Probably yes. Why? Because there are no distractions. So the A of this part is just avoid distractions. And you do this by not watching anything while he's eating, not listening to a podcast or even watching videos like this while he's eating, because they are very distracting. They are very good to tell you what to do, but then when you are eating, don't watch them and just focus on just eating and nothing but eating. It's going to be very uncomfortable for you at first, but the more you do it, the more you realize it's actually possible, and the more skilled and better you get at it. Now let's go on to the final step to helping you to eat slow, and that is T. So do you remember when you used to watch movies, right? The villain would, for example, kidnap a child, and then you would do call the hero on the phone and then say, hello bro, if you don't get here in the next 25 minutes, I'm going to kill this child. Or they'll say, if you don't give me the money in the next 3 seconds, I'm going to blow up the whole world. For example. Why do they do that? Because the timer puts stakes. and the timer just makes you focus, because now you are paying attention and you're like, wait, is he going to make it in the next 15 minutes? And now you're focused, and the movie producers, they want you to focus so that they can make money. So we can take that same psychology of having time as of having time on the line, and use that to how we eat, and that is going to make us eat slower. Now it's slightly different from the way they do it in the movies, because in the movies they would have like a countdown timer, but for you, I want you to set a count up timer, which goes from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And basically that timer is going to show you how much time you spend eating. Let's say this time you spend 5 minutes eating. And then in the next time you eat, I want you to just try to beat that timer. So if you spend 5 minutes, next time I want you to spend 5 minutes, 10 seconds. And then just keep going up and up and up until you reach 10 minutes. And basically just try to set a timer, a count up timer, to spend 10 minutes while it's eating. And that is going to make you focus and to eat actively and slower. And so CAT, C stands for chew 30 times, A, avoid distractions, T, set a timer. And if you do that, you're going to avoid the mistake of eating too fast, and you're going to quit binge eating way faster. If you click the link in the description, you can book a free call with me, and I'll do my best to help you. Otherwise, have fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.